Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Friday edition of Live at 5. I'm Charlie Melvin. Richmond County first responders have honored those who lost their lives on September 11, 2001 and have been honored themselves in remembrance of the sacrifices made that fateful day. However, COVID-19 has put a damper on the annual local traditions. Rockingham Fire Chief Harold Isler told the RO on Wednesday that the decision was made to cancel this year's Memorial March because of the pandemic. He said his department will probably hold a small service at the station. The march began in 2013 when 4 men decided to walk down US 74 business in the blazing heat dressed in turnout gear carrying a U.S. flag. The event grew the next year and the Rockingham Fire Department took over planning in 2015. Each year, first responders from across the country make the 3-mile trek from the old courthouse in downtown Rockingham to Walmart. Moments of silence are held at 8:46 a.m. and 9:03 a.m., the times when the two towers and the World Trade Center were struck. For the previous 16 years, Robertdale United Methodist Church has provided spaghetti dinner for the Northside Fire Department to thank the firefighters for serving the district. This year, church members are still providing supper, but with a different Italian dish. Chief Ed Causey said the church will have pizza delivered to the station on Monday since the event can't be held at the church because of the pandemic. Last year, the department was late for the first time in 16 years after having to respond to an outdoor fire in Little Philadelphia community just before leaving the station for the church. Areas of Henson Lake will be closed to the public over the next 2 months for renovations. The City of Rockingham posted on social media Thursday that the City and North Carolina Wildlife Resources Commission will be making improvements to facilities beginning September 14th. That work is expected to take about 2 months according to the Post. The park features nearly 3 miles of walking trails around the lake with several wooden footbridges and an 18-hole disc golf course. Richmond County residents use the park for walking, jogging, and fishing. The park also hosts an annual 24-hour endurance race in the fall, which was canceled this year because of COVID-19. City Manager Monty Crump said in an email that the Rotary Lodge has already been painted. 2 people were flown to trauma centers late Thursday night, including one purportedly running from law enforcement. Chance said crews arrived to find a male subject had run from law enforcement, jumped over a guardrail, and fell more than 30 feet down an embankment. First responders from Cordova and the Rockingham Police Department made their way to the patient, assessed and stabilized the patient, then used ropes and a Stokes basket to lift the patient to the parking lot to an awaiting EMS unit, Chance said. A helicopter was called, which landed at Burlington Industries and Cordova to transport the patient to a hospital, he added, thanking the RPD officers for their assistance. The scene was cleared about 10 minutes before midnight. About an hour before that incident, Chance said a Burlington employee cut his leg on a piece of machinery and had to be airlifted. When we return, we got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
Locally owned and operated, One Stop Vape Shop is a place you'll want to check out. Whether you need vape supplies, signs, business cards, decals, or your chakras aligned, we have you covered. Our in-house print shop has quick turnaround time and is open 7 days a week. We offer a wide range of products including stones, herbs, pendants, CBD, kratom, and more. Visit us at 939 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Are you spending your money paying tuition and fees to a large university just to have your college student take the general education courses online? Come to Richmond Community College, where your student will have local instructors, free tutoring, and access to services. Our transfer classes are acceptable at every university in North Carolina. We offer a clean, safe atmosphere specializing in individual student attention and small classes at a fraction of the cost.
She gets her soccer skills from her mom, her sense of humor from her dad, and her drugs from her home medicine cabinet. Over half of misused medication comes from family and friends. Talk to your children about the dangers of prescription drug misuse. Secure your medication, take regular inventory to ensure nothing is missing, and properly dispose of expired or unused medication. Be aware. Don't share. Lock your meds.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by Sunset Slush of Richmond County, located here in downtown Rockingham. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. So far, it's been looking really nice and bright outside. A few clouds here and there, but overall, blue skies dominate the skies today. And if we take a look at the night, though, we are seeing a little bit of a different picture from what we're seeing this afternoon. We are expecting to be seeing clouds to continue to cover over Richmond County, kind of keep a little blanket over us tonight as it stays around 80 to 75 degrees, and it will drop off to about 70 degrees later on in the evening. But as you can see on the board here, 7 o'clock 80 degrees, 9 o'clock 75. Sunset's going to be at 7:30 p.m. and there will be a waning crescent moon phase out at night. The moon's still looking very beautiful out there. Watched it come over the horizon last night. Looked very, very nice. Looking at tomorrow, we are seeing rain clouds coming into the area again. Still about a 60% chance, depending on where you are in the Sand Hills. But overall, you can be expecting at least a few drops of rain somewhere throughout the day, depending on where you are. Maybe more than others. But Fayetteville, high of 81, low of 70. Rayford, high of 83, low of 70. Down in the Lumberton, high of 83, low of 71. Over in Laurinburg, it'll be a high of 85 and a low of 71. And up in Moore County, it'll be a high of 80 and a low of 69. Here in Richmond County, LRB, high of 80, low of 69. Rockingham and Hamlet, high of 80, low of 70. Down in Bennettsville, South Carolina, it'll be a high of 84 and a low of 71. And over in Anson County, it'd be a high of 79 and a low of 70. It's pretty much the coolest temperature on this list, for the high at least. Still around 80 to 70s tomorrow. Relatively cool. Actually, you might as well say warm rather than cool. But it's definitely cooler than what we've seen the past couple weeks, where it has been almost into the 90s or really high 80s. And looking at the 7-day forecast, you won't be seeing much of high 80s. Really, Monday's about the only one you have to worry about that. Otherwise, not too bad whatsoever. Saturday, high of 80, low of 70. For here in Richmond County, we have 50% chance of precipitation. And then on Sunday, it drops down to a 40% chance, high of 82, low of 70. And then on Monday, thunderstorms roll in still with a high of 60% chance of showers, high of 86, low of 69. And then on Tuesday, rain should be out of the area, just a 30% chance in the afternoon. Likely we'll be seeing anything from it. Partly cloudy skies, high of 78, low of 60. And then on Wednesday, it'll be a high of 78, low of 62, partly cloudy skies continuing on, as well as into Thursday with a high of 82 and a low of 66. And the same temperatures again on next Friday, high of 82, low of 66, with mostly cloudy skies. And as you notice there, we are getting into the 70s for the high on Tuesday and Wednesday, and we're very close to the 50s for the low on Tuesday. So definitely getting into that fall weather we are expecting to see coming up very, very soon. That's going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Monday. Good night, Richmond County.